Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Sharp Raleigh for an update what's happening on the H1B front. We are getting an unprecedented cases under consultation where USCIS is coming back and looking at the in-house projects. We wrote this article here, 9 things IT consulting companies should know about when processing their H1B. But ultimately now what they're looking at also is those who have placed in-house projects on their H1Bs but have not been able to back it down the road, and they're really going deep on those in-house projects. So this is the second point I made here a long time when I prepared this article. But what is happening is, for those who put in-house projects, you better have a good in-house projects when you're putting it for your candidate, because otherwise USCIS will go back into the entire history of that project and see how the outcome is, and prior to the outcome, when it was instigated, what are the plans, etc. Because people who already got H1Bs, when they're doing transfers or even extension, they are seeing themselves with a revocation of the H1B. So it is very, very important that the H1B in-house projects are well documented and make sense, and actually or actual in-house projects, first of all, and number two, they are well documented, and number three, is consistent what is on your website, what is on your brochures, and what is on your LCA. It is very, very important, because now the USCIS have, with their fraud detection unit, they have started digging into those in-house projects where people were getting an H1B, and ultimately the H1B now, when they're doing a transfer or even an extension, are getting revoked. And when I'm talking revocation here, I'm talking about full revocation of the H1B, is as if the person has not even made it to the cap. So make sure that you are preparing your case properly and have a good lawyer look at the case before filing it. Don't just drop an in-house project that doesn't make sense to get into the H1B, because that ultimately will cost you. And if your candidate is on the H1B, you mentioned an in-house project, you need to be able to prove that this candidate did work on that in-house project, that the step after you get an approval. Because what USCIS will do, if they find out after an investigation the in-house project was not proper, quote unquote, they will send what we call a notice of intent to deny. And after the notice of intent to deny, if you're not able to again prove that in-house project, you will have issues down the road to even keep that H1B for your candidate. So if you are a firm that is employing H1B, especially if you're a consulting firm, you might want to make sure that all the documentation is prepared and done properly, to avoid any kind of situation of fraud or misrepresentation. Or even if it is not fraud, sometimes people think anything can be an in-house project, but that's not the case. It has to be an in-house project that requires someone of a specialized knowledge to fall into the realm of the um, what we call basically the situation of having in simple terms, it has to be proven that it is a genuine project, and that person is required to work on that, and that person qualified under the specialty occupation. So having said that, ladies and gentlemen, if you need any help with H1B transfer or extension, please give us a call, 510-742-5887. Everything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. We wish you all the best. The number to our office, 510-742-5887. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our podcast. Thank you.